Nope.
Plus, check out the fresh clothing for your favorite teams, stars, and fashionable upgrades. To play good, you have to look good, Alexis.
And look at this player. They're wearing a
What's good, gamer kid?
Tim Duncan, my
How you doing?
on their shirt, and it is looking
so my bad.
nice.
There's a
He's
freaking
sporting
ant
the helmet. He's
on
been
me.
out there and winning in events, Alexis.
You ever
I'm
play
not even in my
basketball,
room right now.
Can't say that I have, but I'm
Doing
liking the
something
fit.
else.
Wow, and look at this player, fitted from head to toe in
How you doing,
black
Brett?
and red. Some white and red on the shoes, looking pretty nice.
I think the best dressers
I'm
have to
good.
dress
I'm
from
good.
the shoes
I'm about to
up,
start a
Alexis,
new
so I like to
career.
match your kicks
I'm
with
being
the
2K25.
outfit.
How do you feel about Cam Ward first
NBA 2K.
pick overall and Jaguars trading up? Alright, my career. I'm not gonna start a new one actually. I'm gonna just keep doing like. Oh my god. The ant was on my freaking neck, bro. The ant was in my shirt the whole time. What the frick, bro? I'm turning the slide on. This is so stupid. It literally just keeps running away from me.
Mama, there goes that man. MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
Guys, why are they glazing me, bro? I need a 3 points here. A big man. Hold up, ready? Hey. Here we go.
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Alongside Greg Anthony.
We're 0-3.
Shams, when you look at last season, what a step forward for the Pacers. Going into the in-season tournament championship, making the East. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wendell Carter comes in for Wagner. Howard's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Anthony subbed in for Black. So an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. MP's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. On the court for Indiana, we've got Obi Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Hellebert. Then it's MP. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, dude, I'm so
The
slow.
shot's good from Bitadze.
When I upgrade my
Smart
player, I get
pass by
speed and
Anthony.
shooting.
He has
I'm
that
ready to
good sense for when he should look to dish.
Here's MP.
Hey!
It's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
1:06 left to play here in the first. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Always a threat to score. Banchero that time with a sweet find.
Yo, hit me.
So it's
Trust me,
McConnell
bro.
with it. He'll bring it up
I
for
can score
Indiana.
on this guy. He's like
7-point differential.
freaking half the size of me. Like
And
every
that's a foul.
time.
It's
Yeah.
called on Cole Anthony.
Bro,
That is his
listen,
first
bro.
foul of the game. And the Magic
I'm
make
hit
a
OB
change
and then
here.
cut right in.
Houston's checked in.
Yeah, come on, Obi. Yo,
Neesmith,
wide.
the
I
pass
can
to McConnell.
score here.
Inside.
Ready? Come on.
Here's MP. Carter pulls it in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Banchero. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Okay.
MP passes to
Yo,
Toppin.
back.
Here's MP. Get it to fall. Orlando leading by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Banchero drives the double. Magic moving the ball around. The 3 from Anthony. Offensive rebound. Here's Houston.
Oh my god, I'm getting out rebounded.
Launches a 3. And
There
no
we
good.
go. Just hit me, Obi. I'll shoot it
Fires
for you.
from way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
On the court for the Pacers as
Don't
our
post
second
up
quarter
on
gets
me, man.
underway.
You know you ain't
Halliburton is
going.
out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's MP. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Toppin in at the 4. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch.
You better hit me
last
right
season,
here.
Shams.
Hit
I'm
me,
told
bro.
that there was a focus on maybe allowing
Right.
some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some.
You can't
I
be
think that's what the
missing
fans
this,
want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. MP against Carter. It's stolen by Carter. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Out to Carter from the arc. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah.
Also, they're
Trying to
getting into the
game,
teeth
man.
of the defense. Points in the paint, something
our
coaches
fourth career
always
game.
love to see.
Bitadze the pass to Anthony. Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the left iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall.
Yeah.
You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly baseline to baseline. They can really go.
And what you like about him as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Holy crap,
leading by 13.
Our speed is on.
Right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GM, the scouts, all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect for everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
2 on the clock. Yep, it counts. Banchero's got 17 now.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from him.
Oh my God, I've gotten blocked 3 times.
Anthony against McConnell. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Indiana making some changes. Turner comes in for MP. And Andrew Nembhard. Making some changes. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Anthony. Then for the Pacers, MP comes in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Nesmith. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Wagner, right side. It's stolen by Mathurin. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Wagner outside. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just losing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Pass to Wagner. And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to LA because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy it a lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one day. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped the 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've been coming here.
They love their kings. Wagner kicks to Black. Carter with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Black. His last outing, 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And Wagner has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. Wagner's got 11 points.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And it's good for 2.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Wagner outside. It's stolen by Mathurin. Nembhard finds MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Wagner outside. Wagner outside. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Shams stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't meet a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
And he's good on the second. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues, and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Bitadze, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
MP, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
15 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Black. Here's Bitadze, covered by MP. There's Wagner with the three. That shot off the mark.
That's it, man.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break.
The Pacers, 46.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of.
And now let's see who the winners of the Player of the Week were. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And as we dive into this, some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wendell Carter comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. MP's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin.
That's bad.
And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard.
How are we losing
They've
so
got
much?
Black.
Well, I'm subbed out.
Franz Wagner is out there with Carter. And it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. MP with it. Defended now by Wagner. Looking to end the run.
Oh, yeah.
Toppin.
Yeah.
Toppin's got 9.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Wagner outside. Shoots the three. Offensive rebound. Carter.
Oh my
and he
God.
uses the glass on the lane. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's exactly what Carter Jr. should be doing. Rescuing plays off the offensive glass.
McConnell finds MP. Over to the left wing. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Wagner passes to Bitadze. Wagner outside. Carter outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Carter Jr.'s got great ability to create shots, even quickly when needed.
McConnell kicks to Halliburton. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bitadze's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
There's a screen. Now, here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
We're down third.
It's going to be on MP. Joseph, he's checked in for Orlando. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, I love how aggressive they've been. They've been taking it right into contact, and then they're going to the line and converting.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. Anthony drives in over Halliburton. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad. Cole Anthony, he has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
Here's Halliburton, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, the balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
That one drops for him. Bitadze's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
MP with it, and it's Carter picking him up. MP sets the screen for Toppin. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anthony taking his time here. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Halliburton finds MP. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Orlando rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And to where they can of it tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Aaron Neesmith. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's MP in at the center position.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
MP and the dunk by MP.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here is Joseph. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Batadze the pass to Joseph. Drills the three-pointer. Joseph's got his first 3 points of the game.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Back to Halliburton. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
McConnell against Joseph. Pass to Bitadze.
Shoot.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Indiana moving the ball around. Down low. MP deciding where to go with it. Slammed home, and he
clipping that.
Draws the foul, a chance for another point on the free throw line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
And Orlando making a change here. Howard's checked in. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Indiana.
I had that. How do
Anthony dishes to Howard.
Bro.
Back to Anthony. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Howard can't hit. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to MP. Toppin against Isaac. Toppin kicks to MP. Toppin passes to MP. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Halliburton missing.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Anthony left side. Pass to Carter. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr., a tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Well, Greg, we saw the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Back to Nembhard. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Bitadze. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Halliburton finds Toppin.
Pass, bro, pass.
MP with it. On top, Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Now, here's MP. Here's Nembhard. MP dishes to Toppin. Off target from outside. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Anthony with it. Pass to Howard. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Howard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, Anthony is going to see those gaps and exploit them. He's got good vision.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's foul number 2 for... Timeout called by Orlando.
It's time to get loud. It's your 407 head speed.
Now Halliburton. And the dunk by MP.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Anthony. Carter left side.
Dude, I'm finding this guy's
They
not
double him
scoring
with
over
MP.
there.
Shot clock at 5. Isaac kicks to Anthony. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
MP.
Didn't mean to shoot that.
No good.
Orlando,
they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Isaac misses. The Pacers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter.
Pass it over.
Nembhard with it. Isaac
Pass
on him.
the ball.
MP with it. Picked up by Harris. MP with a screen on Carter. That shot wide open.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
To the inside. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Turner. And here is MP. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And dunk by Harris.
Well, he's not just a shooter. Harris is also adept at getting inside and finishing at the rim.
MP kicks to Halliburton. Here's MP. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the paint. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, look, he's a big guy. And Carter Jr.'s playing big tonight. They can't stop him.
Siakam outside. MP left side. And Nembhard has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. MP finds Nembhard. Halliburton outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Halliburton against Anthony. Batadze the pass to Anthony. Out to Harris. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Nembhard's shot is good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
I'm going to just sit right here.
Anthony dishes to Carter.
I don't know why you're sitting up there.
Magic moving the ball around, and stolen by Siakam. Halliburton kicks to MP. Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to MP. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Anthony. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in, and that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Haliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Back to Anthony. Here's Bitadze.
It's over with. I'll just try to get the best tag.
Here's De Silva. Lock at 6. Houston passes to Anthony. Pulls it up. That's good on the jump shot. And it's 9 points for Cole Anthony.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Franz Wagner.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Here's Anthony. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
From deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And you got to like that they found something positive here. Something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight. But only a little.
Count the basket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
MP outside. Pass to Mathurin. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate
we can get that one back next time.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Let's see how much we got. 19K. How much is it? I don't want to. Close shot. We gotta freaking max that out. Man, not gonna lie. Damn, that's a lot. I can't even get that. I'm gonna get this. Is that even worth it? Yeah, I'll wait.
AMP, it's your world, we just live it.
Why can't I say what's up to the fans, bro? Boom. I haven't had a single career here.
Greetings Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports at another very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually care.
You have Miles Turner?
Substitution here for Indiana. MP's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal
you waited the
Siakam.
whole first quarter for me.
He's checked in for Matherin, and TJ McConnell subbed in for Nimhart. So Boston going
Put
with
me up in the
almost
tape,
an
bro. This guy's
entirely
probably
new
been
group
like
here.
8 years.
Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jaylen Brown. Hauser, he's checked in for White, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornette. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Hauser in at the 2.
I don't even know if this guy can shoot.
Horford with it.
Why do I do that, dude? I don't know why I always do.
Over to the wing. Hauser passes to Cornette. 5 to shoot. Here's Hauser. Launches a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. Pacers leading by 4.
You hit me, man. You know, I just got in the game.
MP finds Toppin.
So there's a mismatch somewhere.
Now MP.
Who's it?
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Not the way to start off.
Here's Tatum. He had 25 points in his last game. The 3. No good that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Pacers up by 4, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back.
2 points, 1 rebound in the minute and 30.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Al Horford, Drew Holiday out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Luke Cornette, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Yeah, because of his frame, Holiday can do some of his best work on the interior.
McConnell finds Toppin. Back to MP. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Celtics.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Tatum passes to Cornette. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. MP with it. Looking on Cornette.
And it
the whistle
was.
blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward. Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Horford against Toppin. Outside Holiday. 4 on the clock. Tatum way outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shutout from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Pass to MP.
Oh, yeah, you're about to get cooked. You ain't ready. Faster than you, man.
Knocks it loose.
Oh, shoot.
To the paint.
Oh, shoot, you're cooked, bro.
Now here's Neesmith. He's covered closely. Hey! Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
All we do right now is focus on scoring, guys.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
McConnell against Holiday. Cornette sets a screen. Pulls it. On the wing, Tatum. There's the triple. And Toppin pulls it down.
He is too good.
Let's go all the way. Hit me.
Like that. The defense just
Let's go. Oh my God, we're cooking, bro. We're cooking, Mr. Oh my God.
Awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Dude, we have all the good stuff. We're actually back.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
We got 6 minutes left of this. 2 minutes left.
Holiday surveying the floor. No good from outside.
Go.
Pacers leading by 5. Tatum with a steal.
Okay.
Pass to Horford.
Come on, Tyrese, you got this.
Here's Hauser.
Don't let that get a shoot,
ball.
bro.
Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 3 assists in the game.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer.
I've only played 5 almost. Bro, no lead for me.
Despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And stolen by Holiday.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum from outside the arc. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pacers trail by 4. Toppin outside. Back to Halliburton.
That's what I hate about
MP with it. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Why am I going out? Right when I'm about to start cooking, bro.
Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Of course, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
White looking it over. Here's Brown. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. MP hammers it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question.
Oh my God,
Thanks,
no,
Allie.
I didn't even do that. How am I gonna do right?
Here's Brown.
Oh my God, I'm having the worst game.
He's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Neesmith, he's checked in for McConnell. For the game, shooting 5 of 7 at the line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Well, BA, there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court, they make defenses work.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Here's Horford. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Horford's got 6 points. Pacers trail by 7. To the inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pass to Pritchard. Horford outside. Now Porzingis. Covered by MP. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Down low. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Celtics lead by 5. Pass to White.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Horford outside. Launches it. Indiana with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. Mathurin with a rebound. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's White. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Nembhard, the pass to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Cadis checked in for Boston. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking
we don't have
the rim like he once did.
To me, BA, that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. To the middle.
How do you miss, bro?
Pritchard pulls it down. Boston leading by 5.
Oh my God, the ant is back. I'll be right back.
Outside, Brown.
No, I didn't mean to click that button.
That foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Right side Brown. Unable to get that one.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Celtics up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
San Antonio's working through injury issues. De'Aaron Fox is out of the lineup. Clearly a big blow. They'll have to make up for.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Celtics.
They've had the hot hand from deep.
Glad you could join us.
Second half. Going with an almost entire new group here. MP's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Mathurin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. MP is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Toppin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
MP, a screen on Horford. Kicks it out to MP. Outside Neesmith. Indiana again missing. Boston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Holiday passes to Kornet. 2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
This guy's such a quick-thinking distributor. Jrue Holiday takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Horford, left side.
You're going to get a 3 seconds.
Back to Holiday. Horford, a screen on McConnell. Holiday from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam with it. Give him 8 points now. Down low. On the wing, MP. Baseline jumper. Boston with a rebound. Kornet's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hauser passes to Horford. Outside, Brown. Inside. Here's Holiday.
Oh my God.
The basket and the foul. It's on T.J. McConnell.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on T.J. McConnell.
Jrue Holiday is never afraid of contact, folks. So crafty in finding ways to get to the foul line.
So he gets them both. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Jrue Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Jrue Holiday is elite, period.
Holiday passes to Kornet. Outside Holiday. From downtown, Indiana with a rebound. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now. McConnell outside. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And offensively, a great show for the fans. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Oh. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Drew Holiday, Luke Cornett out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Here's MP. Muscling it home, MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Cornett sets a screen. Fires for 3. And here's Tatum. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
The first free throw is good, and the Celtics far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Fran.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Outside Nesmith. MP right side. It's stolen by Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Here's MP. And it's Cornett with a rebound. Cornett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. To the paint. Here's Cornett. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 6 assists in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Toppin finds MP. Looking to end the run. And it's Cornett with a rebound. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Cornett passes to Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Cornett. Indiana with a rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And he knocks down the first one. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nimhard's checked in. Halliburton, the pass to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
On the wing, Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And for their matchup with the Warriors, it will be the 9th bit of action for them during the young season. Every game a step closer to the finish line.
Hauser, he's checked in for Cornett. Halliburton for 3. And Indiana misses again.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Horford outside. Shot is up. Again, the miss by Boston.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Pritchard. Pure from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Pass to Halliburton. To the inside. Horford with a steal.
His turnover numbers are ugly. Now, it's not the only reason they're behind, but it is a factor.
And Tatum flying in for the fast break delivery.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
MP finds Toppin. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Pritchard. Tatum passes to Holiday. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
To the wing on the left. Nembhard outside. 6 on the shot clock. MP no good. Boston leading by 11. Tatum inside. Nesmith covering. And finished off by Tatum.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Inside. Here's MP. Down low. MP drops it in.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Horford for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
To the middle. Cornette in the post. MP's there. And the shot's good. Cornette's got 10 points in just the second half.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Down low. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Boston leading by 9. Here's Pritchard.
We're probably not going to win unless we get a stop to score.
Lets it go from 11. Holiday from long range. And it's MP with a rebound. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Oh, nice. There's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Indiana making a switch here. Siakam's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
And 7.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Like 4 now, right?
Here's Pritchard.
2.
Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen.
Oh, man.
Fires the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
MP, the pass to Nembhard. Shoots over White. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Porzingis for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Neesmith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah.
MP outside. Halliburton on the wing. Back to MP. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Brown with the steal. Jumps up. On the break, Jaylen Brown.
That's the two-way play of Jaylen Brown. Elite defensively, create the turnover, and then no one catches him in transition.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. 3 off the inbound. Nails it from 3.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
Pass to Pritchard. Tatum with a screen. Here's Brown. He's covered by Mathurin. Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, if there's one big man who exemplifies the evolution of size in the NBA, it's KP. Kristaps Porzingis can stretch the floor. He can get out and run in transition. It's a combination you almost have to have.
And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum with it. He's covered by Siakam. This one for 3. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
And stolen by Porzingis. White with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the
What time is it? 5.
Score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Mathurin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Tatum passes to Brown. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multi-dimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Celtics.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Jayson Tatum.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Here's White. And he makes it on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
On the wing, MP, defended by Porzingis. Outside White. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That was a terrible game.
Just gotta tighten up and get him next time.
Man, y'all better win tonight, or some of us might need new jobs.
Time to change it up. Get your mojo back.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. You know, Brent, some players tend to start the season fast, and others start it slow. Which camp did you...
Outperform.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 2 and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
Jose Alvarado is out there with Jones. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then it's Olynyk. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
To the inside. MP right side. Pass to Jackson. Indiana moving the ball around. MP kicks to McConnell. Good, and the assist goes to MP. McConnell's got 5 now.
I think MP saw that little gap there and then was really clever to exploit it with an on-target pass.
Williamson finds Olynyk. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Indiana. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jones looking for an opening. Alvarado passes to Olynyk. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
Continuing to hone this part of his game. I like seeing Jones hit from deep.
Toppin, good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Pelicans leading by 4. Pass to Olynyk. Lets it go from deep. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania.
Hey!
Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And, guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
You're right. A big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the update. Indiana's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. McConnell sets a screen for Halliburton. Pass to MP. Lets it go with the 3. Connects from three-point range. McConnell's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pacers.
We got
Williamson outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Jones has got 8.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Alvarado passes to Olynyk. Back to Alvarado. Halliburton against Jones. Deep 2 from Williamson. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Halliburton against Jones. And the 3 off target. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
Oh, yeah, you will be. Oh, my God.
Halliburton gets deflected, and he's able to get it back.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
MP.
Foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
So both teams making some changes.
Goat skill, goat skill.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Murray, no good. Indiana's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down. And a dunk by MP.
Big flush from MP, a young player looking to make the highlight reel.
Now Murray. He had 19 points in the win against the Golden State Warriors. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Yeah, actually doing it again.
Alvarado with it. Halliburton picks him up. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pelicans.
They're really marking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop.
And one, bro, Zion Williams.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. McCollum comes in for Jose Alvarado. Then for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam comes in for Turner. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Toppin. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin.
Oh Lord, I need you now. This is our game.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
That's such a bad call.
McCollum with the ball. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Golden State Warriors. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Robinson Earl's checked in. Here's Turner. Pelicans pull it in. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Yeah, and talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Murray, good. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Indiana moving it around. Here's MP. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Robinson Earl. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3-point range. And now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
And it's in there. And that's now 10 points for MP.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Murray, the pass to Robinson Earl. McCollum outside. Pass to Murray. Here's Robinson Earl. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
McConnell kicks to Siakam. Now McConnell. Back to NP. Now here's Turner. Up top, McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Pelicans leading by 4. Jones with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Murray surveying the D. Inside. Here's McCollum. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
0-5, man.
Number 13, Gabby Olynyk.
16 seconds left to play in the first half. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
His body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
MP going right to the rim.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Murray outside. Got it up. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Well, only down by 4 and 5 and 19 more.
Hello. Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage.
And now, not a bad time. And that'll do it for halftime.
We've got deciding to change it up.
Well, heck nah, y'all coming in again, bruh? Nah. No, I'll check out the link. I'll check it out. Just keep spamming it. I'll check it out. I'll go look at it, man. No worries. You even think it
Here's
scam
Murray.
me?
Pass to Olynyk. Five to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
On the court for Indiana. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's MP. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's McConnell in at the point.
Murray has the ball in his hands. His teammates know that they got to stay ready.
I lost my own freaking sprayed on that.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball hasn't been able to run them off the line.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And both free throws good for McConnell. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Over in the corner, Shepard. Pass to Toppin. Here's MP. He's got 12. Siakam outside. And here is MP. Back to Siakam. Fires for three. Alvarado grabs the board.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Jones, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. Jones has got 13 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
MP outside. Shepard the pass to Toppin. From downtown. Rebound by Olynyk. Pelicans leading by 12. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Alvarado. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, that is on the defense there. You can't be overzealous trying to stop MP.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
A three ball. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Come on.
It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
This is a young player who you do not want to send to the free throw line. Trey Murphy, just about automatic.
Pacers trail by 12. MP outside. Pass to McConnell. He's looking for MP and finds him. Count it. Good.
There we go.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Olynyk. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. No. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
I mean, how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Thank you for spamming. Let's go.
Williamson out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Jones. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Williamson against Toppin. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton on the wing. MP looking around. Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to MP. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Jackson misses.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Now Alvarado. And here is Olynyk, guarded by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Halliburton outside. The offensive rebound. To the middle. MP kicks to Halliburton. Takes the 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Back to Jones. Down low.
Well,
and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find him.
McConnell passes to MP. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Inside, MP gets it.
And what a night to
Did my
remember
grade
for
just
MP.
go
Still
down
so
for
young,
that?
This guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Williamson outside.
My grade just went so much down for that.
Back to Alvarado. Over McConnell. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans.
This is why I'm not going to pass him in the good.
Toppin
This happens
finds
every
MP.
game.
And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Murray's checked in for New Orleans. And Indiana with a change here too. Nembhard's checked in. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Murray outside. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And it's Williamson missing. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Toppin. Now, here is Halliburton. Inside, Alvarado with the steal. To the middle, here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And Williamson knows how to get into a rhythm, and once that happens, hey, good luck.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown.
Oh my God, why did you cut to the basket? Call for it.
Goes up, and Jones slams it in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
To the paint, Williamson can't cash in from close range.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Pelicans leading by 14. It's Jones on the wing. Lots of room. And Olynyk kicks to Murray. Here's the three. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nembhard's shot is good.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Outside, Jones. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Good.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense, so you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
MP powers through the contact inside.
Come on. That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a
Let's go, NFL, bro. Let's go, yes, sir.
Halliburton against Murray.
Thank you for joining the live with free watch hours.
From about 16, again the miss by Murray.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
MP up top. He's covered by Murray. Gets it down to single digits.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout.
Woo.
He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Toppin. And it's Pascal Siakam in for T.J. McConnell. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. MP passes to
got
Turner.
You, man. Turner!
By Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Williamson against Siakam. Murray kicks to Olynyk. Murray outside. High arcing shot. That shot off. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high. Yeah, the defense there in chill mode, we all know he can burn them from three-point range.
First free throw is good.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. MP outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the interior defense holding nothing back, but MP goes right at him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Left side, Halliburton. MP finds Halliburton. Kicks it out to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. Murray with it. Williamson outside.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. NFL Live Draft.
It's rebounded by Indiana.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And really the defense fouled in there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line.
Oh, yeah.
He's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Halliburton outside. Poke loose.
That's not a... Oh my god, look at my grade, bro. Oh my god, my grade. Dude, oh my... That's insane. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care. My grade went down to over... Oh my god. It went over 1. Over 1. That's crazy. For 1 season turnover.
Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by McCollum. MP, no good.
How's that a bad shot
by 10. Murray outside. Mr. Williamson, just 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring. And he's going to draw some fouls.
And he sinks the second. Pacers trail by 11. Siakam with it. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Mathurin missing. New Orleans gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Williamson. Good D by Siakam.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Nembhard. Siakam finds MP. 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 11. Collin passes to Murray. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Messi. Covered by MP. There's the pick. Williamson from long range. Good D by Siakam.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Mathurin passes to MP. Back to Mathurin. Trying to end the drought. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Mathurin's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Williamson in the post. Siakam's there. Good D by Siakam. Here's MP. The layup.
Oh my God.
Here's McCollum. It's in. And good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
I'm right here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Mr. Williamson. Puts up a 3. And the Pelicans get it back. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly...
Just got to tighten up and get him next time.
I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Tough result. Now get over it. You circle this one on your calendar.
Here we go, here we go.
The NBA on 2K Sports. Well, both of these teams are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure, and we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now.
They've got Dante Exum. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Martin in at the force line. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
I just hate considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And let's swing it up.
Already? Bro, that's insane. And now we're down even 6 more points.
I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. MP getting it done inside. MP.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
Dallas leading by 14. Dinwiddie with it. Exum outside. Outside for Irving. From 12 feet. And no good. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. That's tipped.
I mean, you can't even make anything more unrealistic.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Toppin outside. Back to MP. Toppin passes to McConnell. MP against Gafford. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Now we got
here's Irving. 9 points in the game. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 11 points.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Gafford against MP. Driving in. Hard charging basketball from MP.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pulls up on the wing, and it's Dallas scoring again.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Here's MP. Mavericks with a rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Irving. 13 points in the game. Here's Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gafford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here.
Katie
checked
get
in
on
for
the
Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Prosper. Washington's checked in for Exum. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Mathurin passes to MP. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. He's got 12.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Here's Irving. Last game, he had 28 points. The shake. And it's MP with a rebound. Pacers trail by 15. To the middle. Got a piece of it.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Stolen by Siakam.
Oh, give me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Hit me, hit me.
Passes
hit
to
me.
MP outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Klay Thompson picks one up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Davis hits.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
MP outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A. With teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Exum's checked in to the inside. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Nembhard. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Exum. And he drives in. Nice D from Nembhard. Pacers trail by 15. Here's MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Washington. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. Washington's got 9.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Stolen by Davis. Washington against Siakam. Exum outside. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Davis. The three-pointer off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Siakam for 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 from Thompson. Lively passes to Washington. There's Davis with the 3. Indiana with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's MP. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. He's got 14.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Outside Davis. Washington outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's Davis. Off target with a jump hook. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 14. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And here's Siakam for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
MP outside. Back to Siakam. MP right side. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Exum passes to Davis. Washington outside. 3-pointer. And it's MP with a rebound. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Siakam. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Mavericks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Dinwiddie outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Davis getting it done in the paint.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Dallas in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this.
Welcome. Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from across the league. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
How am I not
as we sit
number 1 performance?
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Exum comes in for Washington. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving. McConnell finds Siakam. Inside. MP shot is off. Dallas has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. And a deep run for the Pacers in last season's playoffs, Clark.
A very impressive run, B.A., and even though it didn't end the way they wanted it to, you've got to factor in the experience they got is something to build on. And you look at the nucleus of this club, I mean, they've got a great combination of youth and experience and potential. So I would think the trend continues north going forward.
Exum, right side. Takes the 3, and Davis good for 3. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half. MP outside. They need this. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
As his career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the line will be huge.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Gafford.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie, a true combo guard who'll spread it around for you.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. MP finds Toppin. And here's MP. He's guarded by Gafford. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
McConnell against Dinwiddie. Davis from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the
so
perimeter
man
defense
really cross you
and took advantage of it. And their outside game has simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Down 26.
Shot clock at 6.
7.
It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's MP. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Down low. And it's Gafford missing. Well, Indiana shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. MP, the pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to MP. Christie with a rebound. Dallas shooting at 49% so far in the game. Exum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. That one misses. Gafford passes to Davis. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Goes back up. He's off on that one. Siakam with the defensive effort. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Gafford. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 24 points.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Down. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
We got some great looks. Great looks. Defense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Christie in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Halliburton finds MP. Outside for McConnell. MP against Gafford. Here's MP. Dinwiddie with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 23. Pass to Exum. Dinwiddie outside. From down in the low post, it goes.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Halliburton outside. And here's MP. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Exum passes to Gafford. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Counted from distance.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
For 3, Dinwiddie knocks down the triple. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Dinwiddie does not hesitate to go right back at a guy when he's been scored on. He wants a 3 of his own that time.
MP finds Halliburton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Irving with it. Gafford with a screen on McConnell. McConnell against Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Gafford passes to Christie, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Unleashes the bounce pass, an accurate assist.
For Indiana, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to MP. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Halliburton, the pass to MP. Pass to McConnell. Off target with the 3. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Thompson for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Christie. Off the mark there with a 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
MP left side. Christie with a rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. To the paint. Dinwiddie left side. Irving looking around. Shoots over McConnell. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 20 points.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there. but he's showing more of it now.
To the inside. MP outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Martin, he's checked in for Dallas. Exum comes in for Irving. Gafford with a screen on McConnell. Inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Here's MP, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated, and of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions, but now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Nembhard, the pass to MP. Back to Nembhard. Lets the three fly. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Martin, the pass to Gafford. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Toppin finds Halliburton. The three. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. Here's Martin. Excellent D there from Toppin.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Exum. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. These days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Pascal Siakam comes in for McConnell. Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Exum outside. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. There's the three. Indiana with a rebound. Nembhard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Siakam, the pass to MP. Pass to Halliburton. Takes a three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 7 assists in the game. Now here's Dinwiddie. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Turner passes to MP. Nembhard outside. And it's Indiana scoring again.
I just love the ball movement.
Dallas leading by 23. Dinwiddie outside. Gafford with a screen on MP. Here's Martin. Gets the three to fall. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
His improving ability to pass has made Dinwiddie scary with the ball in his hands.
Pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Dinwiddie outside. Gafford with a screen on Halliburton. For three, Dinwiddie. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning, I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Pass to Halliburton. Lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Dinwiddie. Yep. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
Prosper's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Exum. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in.
Oh, I almost lost the B minus.
Halliburton against Dinwiddie. Oh, there's the alley.
Nah, bro.
From about 19. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Dinwiddie outside. 4-3.
I got it.
Pacers with a rebound. MP's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Don't know.
Here's Dinwiddie. Shoots over Halliburton. Again, the miss by Dinwiddie.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Back to MP. Siakam for 3. He shot that time. Not on target. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one.
I actually cooked. That's going to be 2 out of 5 games. So I'm going to start outperforming Mathurin, and we got outperformed twice. And he has a B minus game. We may have.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight.
Tough game tonight. Get them next time. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. It's time for the NBA. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Boston. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know,
coaches, I'm sure it's obvious who has done that and who is still struggling to get that rhythm.
Absolutely, Kevin. On a team wide basis and on an individual player basis, you can figure out who really understands what's supposed to be happening on the floor. You can see when a team is flowing and everything is working together. But then the hard part is to be consistent with that night after night.
And for the Pacers, Toppin is out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's MP. It's TJ McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the 2 spot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history. That of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992. Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Harris passes to Bitadze, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
MP passes to Toppin. And here is MP. 4 on the shot clock. MP converting the top bucket.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Anthony looking it over to the inside. Wagner rebounded by Jackson. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to Oklahoma City. And there's the bucket from MP.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Outside Anthony. They get the rebound. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Bitadze.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy.
Oh my God.
Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Anthony. Missed inside. Pacers leading by 6. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. Players who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And he gets to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner comes in for Isaiah Jackson. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Toppin. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Harris. And Carroll outside. Back to Anthony. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. To the middle, the second chance effort. And another shot. It's good. Carter's got 8 points.
Well, there's no question Carter can play strong inside. He has the build for it.
MP, the triple is down the hatch.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wagner outside. Banchero left side. Trying to find Wagner, gets it to him. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. And a wide open look for MP. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Wagner.
And at 6'11", Wagner is a threat inside. Good to see him going up with confidence now.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And MVP.
Banchero, right side.
And what are we doing? We're 0-7. We're about to get a first win.
Finished off by Banchero.
I don't know why.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
MP, no good. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Anthony. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to MP. From past the arc. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. McConnell against Anthony. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Offline with his 3.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Hits it from 3-point range.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for T.J. McConnell, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Halliburton. The Magic also changing it up. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Cole Anthony. Wagner outside. Another miss by Orlando. Pacers leading by 16. And MP throws it down.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Pass to Black. Over in the corner. Caldwell-Pope. Wagner outside. Will it go? And it's good on the layup. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Outside Carter. It's rebounded by Indiana.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
MP, no good. The Magic trail by 18. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Siakam against Wagner. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Wagner's got 5.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Got it.
How about MP right there? Just drilling a 3 of his own for good measure.
Wagner kicks to Black. Back to Wagner. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Wide open, bro. Wide
open. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
The Magic making a switch here. Bitadze's checked in. Carter with a screen on Siakam. Offensive rebound, and then Carter with the dunk.
Well, he's just so strong on the glass. This guy, Carter, has the capability of being a double-double guy.
MP against Carter. Back to MP. Rebound by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. MP, that's for two. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 42 in the game. Carter outside. Back to Wagner. Pass to Carter. He tries for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP, that's for two. And the Pacers tack on two more.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Wagner. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Good on the three-point shot. Caldwell Pope's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Magic.
Caldwell Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
A three from MP. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Pacers just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Pacers are on an 8 today.
I'm guessing they're getting an earful in that locker room right about now. You got a feel for them.
Woo!
Yeah, feel for them. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Pacers.
They've been in.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back.
First one of the season coming up. Dude, I don't know how we own 7 and I just couldn't get it. 44 points now. 0-7 on the bet. Alright.
And a switcher also for Orlando.
I've only outperformed 2 times.
Anthony's checked in. Here are the Magic now. On the court for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Anthony is out there with Black. And it's Carter in at the 5.
Hit me.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Back in 2022.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, he just got cut, bro. Oh, my God.
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right? Who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
The 3 from MP. They grant their own miss. Here's Toppin. Nails the baby hook. Toppin's got 8.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
Honestly, that's a good violation right before the 14.
And the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Knocked loose.
Down 7.
An even 3-on-3 break. And now it's Toppin running. He can go all the way.
Hey,
Toppin throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Fires the three. Good. Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record
oh my God, my bad.
In a single game.
Yeah, let's see what
and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Alexa, what NBA games are on today?
Overall last year, when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And the technical free throw is good. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Deep 2 from Wagner. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
A 3 from connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right?
Right here, open.
Because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
Into the lane. And it's Wagner missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And the basket by MP.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
And a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it pour from outside en route to the most threes in a game in franchise history. The Magic have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this quarter.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And a switcher also for Orlando. Joseph's checked in. Wagner passes to Bitadze. Drops in the layup for 2. Bitadze's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a great decision by Wagner. Quickly getting it to the open man.
The 3 from MP. Rebound by the Magic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Freaking 2 threes away from tying the record. 3 threes, 9. Very good.
To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 12.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down low, here's MP. And got it! Another basket.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Anthony. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP, that's for 2. Misses the chippy right there. And so it's the Indiana Pacers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The 3-point shooting is... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Jackson. Then it's MP. And it's Toppin in at the small forward. So that's the group. And again!
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass.
And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Ben Carroll left side. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his fourth rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
And both free throws good for MP. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you've got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. They're going to be missed calls.
Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Now the Pacers with it. They've got a 13-2 run going.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Outside Anthony. Over Shepard. Again, the miss by Anthony.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be
good. Another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
So, after a tremendous performance, let's go to center court to hear from MP himself. Said. Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Anthony. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
The three from MP. Joseph with the rebound. Well, Orlando shooting the ball at 42%. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Banchero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Joseph for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Count that one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. And the free throw, no good. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now,
again, what an avalanche!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Anthony against MP. Takes a 3. Good, he hits again.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
And here's MP for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Bitadze. A 3-pointer off the mark. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
The Magic shooting 32% in the 4th, perhaps looking a bit tired. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think...
Hits it again. Wow!
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for 2nd all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd see something like that again. But tonight has been an absolute legendary performance. I'm still in shock that we've seen 81 twice now.
Here's Anthony. Basket counts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Indiana shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan. Good! There's another.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Pacers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Magic shooting about 42% so far. Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. And it's McConnell with the rebound. McConnell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP right side. Now Shepard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The 3 from MP. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. proven he can hurt you from downtown.
Here's Orlando now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
From 13, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
Wagner outside. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Shepherd. Shepherd's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He got it again. Sensational. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Outside Anthony. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And here's Indiana. They're on a 13-4 run. MP, no good. Well, Orlando shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Black. Pass to Bitadze from deep three-point land. Pacers with the rebound. Toppin's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. MP outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, crafty move there for MP to get to the foul line. A young man, fearless inside.
The Pacers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Wagner. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Cole Anthony. Here's Black. He takes it in. Caldwell-Pope dishes to Carter. Black kicks to Carter. Caldwell-Pope passes to Banchero. Carter for 3. The rebound by Shepherd. Shepherd's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from MP. They get it back. Toppin, good.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Here's Banchero. And it's McConnell with the rebound. The Pacers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indiana.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Launches it from deep. Carter pulls it in. Here's Black. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game.
Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely. We hope to see you again at the next event.
That'll do it for now.
That was insane.
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
I definitely felt in sync with my teammates, that's for sure. But the defense wasn't escorting me to open spots behind the line either. You know, Michelle.
Do you care how long your record lasts?
You know, as long as that record stands, it belongs to me and everyone in that locker room who helped make it possible. And I hope it's never broken, because that means that we've done.
All the electricians, as MP just shot the lights out.
Tonight should be easy work.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
Come on, ladies.
Up next, the Pacers. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant. Substitution here for Charlotte. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Bridges. Jeffries checked in for Miller, and it's Smith in for Mann. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. MP's checked in for Turner. Jackson comes in for Siakam. Toppin, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Smith. And it's Jeffries in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. 3 on the clock. For 3, Smith. He buries it from 3. Smith's got 10 points.
A dead-eye shooter. Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Smith passes to Nurkic. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Okogie. Now here's Nurkic. Three-pointer, no good. MP outside. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, MP from way out there.
Now that's some serious range from MP.
Boom. He hit the Bernie scope with the Bernie.
Smith with it. 10 points for him. Inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Smith. Shoots from 12. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 12.
Oh, so crafty. I mean, Smith just knows where to get his shots.
Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your trap shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or if you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Here's Smith. Missed inside. Pacers trail by 6.
Oh, yeah.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
We've got a lot of games left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana.
Broke the 3-point
comes in
record
from
and the second most points of the
outside.
game. I'm going to try to break it this game.
Williams with the screen. Charlotte, no good that time either. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 7. Pass to Halliburton. Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Score 20 points easy. Score that. Like
now Smith. 16 points for him. And here's Bridges. Clock at 6. Oh, he misses the dunk. Pacers trail by 5. Here's MP. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Here's Bridges. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bridges has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And the basket by MP.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Curry, still without a bucket. And he lobs it up. The rebound by Nembhard.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
MP shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
I did not
Pass to Curry. Outside, Williams. Now here's Smith. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Indiana, #1.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for Curry. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Matherin comes in for Toppin. MP outside, fires from deep. Offensive rebound.
Siakam with the jam. Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Okogie's checked in for Charlotte. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Okogie. Yet to see a basket. From 11 feet away. The shot no good. Siakam with the defensive effort. And here's MP from outside. MP making the long-range connection.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Here's Okogie. Pass to Miller. Now Williams. Now Bridges. Covered by MP. Over MP. Bridges misses. Indiana leading. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score door.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
Miller on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. For three, Bridges. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shines bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Man, the pass to Okogie. And he lobs it up top. Cuts off the pass. Siakam finds MP. Indiana again missing. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Miller. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. To the paint. Here's MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
He does not get the second one.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch. Oh, yes, 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 28.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Mathurin with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Man hits the trifecta. Man's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And the basket by MP.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's the pick. Here's Man. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Indiana leading by 8. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Man, the pass to Miller. Back to Man. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. MP staying focused.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Man. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Good on the shot.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Miller outside. They set a pick. Back to man. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana leading by 13. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. Oh, Williams with the block. Now here's man, covered by MP. Okogie, the pass to Williams. Puts up a three. Miller can't get it to go. That'll count. That shot, no good. And so it's MP making things happen for Indiana. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, baby.
Welcome to the halftime.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus.
All right, let's turn now to take. Thanks as always for watching.
And after a very lopsided first half. For Charlotte, Williams is checked in for Bridges. Green comes in for Okogie. And it's Smith in for man. The Pacers also with a sub. MP's checked in. Three-pointer off the mark. Hornets trail by 11. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Pascal Siakam out there with MP. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Smith against Halliburton. Smith passes to Miller. Green, a screen, three-pointer. Miller can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 11. Lets it go from 14. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got his first basket.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williams, a screen on Halliburton. For three, Smith knocks it down from distance. Smith's got 19 points.
Just relentless on the offensive end. Nick Smith has endless energy, applying constant pressure. And right now, Nick is cooking. Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Miller, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a finish at the rim by Grant Williams. I didn't know he had that in his game, fellas.
Pass to Siakam, to the inside. Here's MP. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Up top, Smith. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Tough make by Smith inside. He had to work around their physicality.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And here's Miller. He's got 19. Williams with the screen. Here's Smith. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Indiana leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The three is up. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The definition of a stretch five, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a three.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Curry comes in for Miller. For three, Smith. And they recover it. Williams, a screen on McConnell. The three from Curry. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to MP. Jacks up a three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got assist number 5 here tonight.
7 threes.
Outside, Williams. Nurkic with the ball. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. The three is up. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. For three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. Nurkic, a screen on Siakam. Down low. And Nurkic throws it down.
This is about first setting a tremendously good screen by Nurk, then getting off the screen and converting and pick and roll. So good.
And the basket by MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Come on.
Smith outside. Here's the three. The rebound by MP. From behind the arc. And again for three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. And so it's the Indiana Pacers sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Seth Curry. He's out there with Smith. Grant Williams out there with Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5. Smith outside. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Pass to Diabate. Here's Williams. From deep. Kept alive. And Nurkic throws it down.
Jusuf Nurkic goes about 7 foot, 300 pounds. If you don't check him out, he's going to make you pay.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From 9 feet out. Right wing. Now Curry. From the arc. Drains the triple. Curry's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble. Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McConnell. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Connects again from distance.
He is completely dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? Smith into the lane. Over McConnell. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 23 points.
Yeah, Smith plays bigger than his size. He's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Here's Jeffries. Fires the three. The rebound by Jackson. Indiana leading by 22. MP drives in. Can't connect from short range. Charlotte's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Nurkic. Smith with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Here's Diabate. Nurkic a screen on Jackson. Here's Diabate. Smith outside. Puts up a three. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Jackson. From deep, MP. Doesn't go for him. And Charlotte shooting 27% here in the fourth. Smith finds Williams. To the inside. Here's Diabate. 4-3. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. MP. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, you can see the power game that Jusuf Nurkic has in his tool bag. That's a strong finish.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 13 points in this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The Pacers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Buries it from 3.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Nurkic. Halliburton comes to help. Here's Jeffries. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's MP. Inside. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. Smith outside.
The way you posting up.
There's a screen by Nurkic. And the shot falls short that time.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
To the paint. Here's MP. And it's good! He hits another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Smith passes to Jeffries. Charlotte, no good that time either.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Outside, Williams. Smith against Halliburton. Will it go? Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Here's MP. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Smith outside. Here's Jeffries. Back to Smith. And you see player training methods, Graham, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Pass to Diabate. Nurkic inside, defended by Jackson. Here's Diabate. Williams from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter.
Yet another bucket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. It's Williams, high post. For 3, Smith. They grab their own miss. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has...
Good. He hits again.
That score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. To the inside. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepherd comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Back to man. Pass to Okogie. To the middle. Here's Williams. Yes, it's good.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Well, the Pacers shooting 54% from the field, so he got it again! Sensational!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Back to man. Bridges outside. Okogie, the pass to Bridges. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
MP shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Down low. And Williams punches it home.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Off the left rim and out.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Doris, Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
The NBA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations, there's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet. And a lot of times, especially for somebody of Tre Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
It's both from the stripe. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology.
Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. Bridges, a screen on McConnell. His man. No good on the three. The Pacers shooting very efficiently here late in the game. 61% in the fourth quarter. MP no good. Well, the Hornets shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Here's Miller. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is
good. Another from three.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Bridges has gone 6 of 12 from the field.
And you can see how scary.
And good! There's another!
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Launches a three. Offensive rebound, Pacers. And he makes it.
It's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Here's Mann. He drops it from range.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player...
Another bucket! Wow!
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points.
Oh, what an incredible effort. Complete scoring dominance.
Yeah, 100 points. A mark that stood since 1962. But Wilt's record has been matched here tonight.
At this point, Brandon Miller is getting whatever he wants on the offensive end. Defense better step up.
Here's MP. And again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
MP lays claim to one of sports' all-time records, passing the Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point mark. I never thought I'd see the day.
What a game from MP. He's got the mic in his hand and is ready to share his thoughts. Nicely said by MP. Outside man. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Whoa. Alexa, what's the score to the Pacers game?
MP.
Great question, Bettina. For me, it's just an expression, but thank you, Bettina.
Right at the top, Joe. 100 points, baby. Let's go! Thank y'all.
Never thought I'd see someone score over 100.
Alright guys, I'm gonna give